and welcome to this video on sourcing and procurement in our SAP S/4HANA 1709 release. My name is Katharina Hellmich and I'm part of the SAP S/4HANA product management team. 1709 is a big release for sourcing and procurement. In case you have followed our past releases closely, maybe even those of S/4HANA Cloud, you have already noticed that sourcing and procurement is usually one of the first to implement technological innovations. And with 1709, it is the first LOB that brings predictive analytics into S/4HANA. Following this early knowledge transfer learning map, you will learn all about it. So let me provide you a quick overview of what we deliver with 1709. So one of the main highlights of 1709 is predictive analytics for contract consumption. Based on your historical data, S/4HANA will predict when a purchase contract is likely to be consumed by 100%. With this forecast, purchasers are enabled to renegotiate purchasing contracts in due time. As a consequence, you can achieve a better price for your additional spend. You can find the estimated consumption date in the Quantity Contract Consumption app. Apart from the predictive analytics functionality, we deliver several other enhancements in the area of embedded analytics. So one of them is in the source of supply determination. From past releases, you already know that when you are creating a purchase requisition, S/4HANA will automatically propose you those suppliers that source the product that you need. Now we extended this smart capability with an embedded analytics screen. And this screen will visualize how the suppliers are doing in terms of price, evaluation score, and spend. So in short, it is a really nice feature to quickly decide who is the best supplier for the product that you need to source. Another one is in the area of purchasing contracts. In the Monitor Purchase Contract item apps, you get an overview of all your existing contracts, including the most important information, such as the released value. Now, when you click on the released value, you will see an embedded analytics screen as well, which shows you how much value released over time. So with this information on hand, you can then make better decisions on how to deal with the underlying purchase contract. So in case you decide to renew the contract, you can directly do this in the app as well, and you do not need to launch the Managed Purchase Contract app. So as you can see, this really follows our instant insight to action paradigm. As a second highlight of our 1709 release, you can easily configure the business workflow for purchasing documents such as purchase requisition, purchase order, and supplier invoice. For those documents, you can now set up both dynamic and flexible approval rules. To do so, you simply use our intuitive SAP Fiori apps to define the workflow, and you don't need any programming skills for it. Using the app, you can set up a separated n-step approval workflow for different organizational units or material groups. In addition, you can define dynamic start conditions as well as dynamic approval determination. Another highlight is legal content management. With SAP S/4HANA for Legal Content, you can create and manage all legal documents that you might need for your business operations, such as contracts with suppliers or customers, non-disclosure agreements, or policy documents. So basically, you can think of legal content management as a central repository for all your legal transactions and documents. And with this release, we have integrated S/4HANA for Legal Content into purchase contracts and RFQs. As you can imagine, it is crucial for procurement organizations to ensure compliance to company policies and regulations, and also to really protect the company from any legal litigations. The next highlight, centralized requisitioning, is highly anticipated by many customers. Centralized buying organizations or shared service center need a central hub deployment of S/4HANA. Now with 1709, we are taking the first step to offer central procurement hub deployment by enabling it for purchase requisitions. Using the central S/4HANA procurement hub, end users benefit from a unified and streamlined user experience across the whole organization. So end users from different organizational units also have access to one global catalog for the entire organization. So with this, they even have more variety in products, and your company can save costs. Correspondingly, the approval of purchase requisition can be performed centrally as well. Last but not least, we also have new elements as part of our new user experience, SAP Fiori 2.0. Already back in 1610, we introduced the notifications area on the Fiori launchpad. Now we have enabled this for the approval of purchase requisitions. So whenever you need to approve a purchase requisition, you will be notified in this area. In that manner, you can gain an overview of your to-dos on the fly, and you can ensure that you timely approve all your incoming requests. Also belonging to the Fiori 2.0 user experience are the overview pages. Here, Procurement was again one of the first LOBs to adopt this concept with the Procurement overview page in 1610. Nevertheless, this does not mean that we are now done with it. We continuously strive to optimize it. Just to name two examples of such enhancements coming with 1702. So now the supplier performance monitoring card not only displays the hard facts of suppliers, but also the soft facts. In addition, we introduced a view switch and navigation. And with this view switch, end users can switch the view for the purchasing spend card as well as the two cards to monitor purchase orders and purchase requisitions. Using these features, purchaser can focus on what is really important for them and what they want to see. So as you have seen, there is a lot coming with 1709. But be assured this is not all. To dig deeper and investigate all innovations of 1709, please follow our early knowledge transfer learning map. So one of the important stops of this learning map is a recorded webinar presented by Christine Hoffmann. In this webinar, you can familiarize yourself with the new innovations in more detail. After you have watched the webinar and also checked out the other recommended assets, you will be well equipped to explain the delta between 1610 and 1709. So thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you have a good time learning about our new innovations.